Uh, Hello, hi there. Welcome to my channel, and it's nice to be here again. So today we are continuing this series where we are talking about the we are rating United's transfer activity for the past 5 years. In the last video, if you didn't see it, you can just click here. You can watch it. We spoke about United's transfer activity in the year of 2015. So we put the whole, we took the whole year as one unit. So we took this summer and we took the winter of that year. So today we're talking about the United transfer in the year 2016, which means season um, 15, no, season 16, 17. Okay, and I'm sorry for bubbling in too much, but that's what I wanted to say. So in 16, 17, the most important signing United made, it was the one that changed the course of our club, how we're going. It was the signing of Jose Mourinho. So we signed Jose Mourinho, and I don't know about you, but I was excited. I was excited when Van Gaal went out of the door. I understand in the last video I said it was bad to give managers just such a short time in management because it doesn't allow them enough time to build. And so we brought in Mourinho, and uh, Mourinho is one of those managers. Either you like him or you hate him. So many people hated the idea of Jose Mourinho because of the way he is. He's defensive and his treatment of the star players in the club and all that. It always comes against him for the most people's opinions. So we brought in Jose Mourinho, and along with Jose Mourinho, we brought in Eric Bailly, and Bailly was tearing it down in La Liga. He was playing for what? Villarreal, I think. So he was such a good defender. He still is. The only problem with Bailly is his injury record. He is so unlucky. He at the moment in 2020, okay, at the moment you may agree or disagree, so this is what it's really about. It's about expressing our opinions. I think Eric Bailly is our best defender, the best defender in our club. He's, in my opinion, he's even better than Maguire. All round, Bailly is the best, but his problem is inconsistency and injuries. But when he plays, it's like he can't even get 10 straight games without getting injured. He's always injured. That's his downfall. But in terms of defending and ability, he's so good. He's good in the air. He's good tackling. He's good attacking the ball. He's good one on one. He's quick. He's agile. He's even good on the ball. Like, he's awfully good on the ball. It's not good when they play him right back. He's not a right back. He's a center back. He's just good carrying the ball forward. But yeah, his problem has just been injuries, and I hope this works out for him. I hope this season can stay fit, and we're hearing talks about bringing another defender in the late, and some even talking about Kolido Koulibaly and other defenders. Which is fine. We do need a rock solid defender to be partnering Maguire, but I think that defender can be Bailly. I know Twanzebe is also a huge prospect, but Eric Bailly, he can be that guy. He just needs to stay fit and prove the manager that he can actually do it and do it. So in that summer, we brought in Zlatan Ibrahimovic on a free from PSG, and oh my God, did he make the Premier League? His that word, oh my God, Zlatan. He came in with his winning mentality, and I think it was his first goal. It was Community Shield. He scored. Like, okay, this is prodigy. How can he just come and do this? But he had an instant impact, and of course, he was a little bit old, and maybe was starting to slow down, and he didn't quite get into that speed that we wanted him to get to. And of course, that horrific injury in the end of the season, it meant the end for him in a United shirt. Of course, he did play in the following season, but it wasn't quite the same thing. But his first year at United was a huge success. He was a huge success, and I was so happy for him. And then who else did we bring in? Oh, Henrik Mkhitaryan, this magician. When he came in, he was playing for Borussia Dortmund. When he came in, I think it was 30 million pounds. I was like, oh my god, this guy is so good. This guy is so good. And at that time, Mourinho wanted to play 4-2-3-1. He likes that formation to have a double pivot, and it's another thing because with Pogba who came in later then didn't quite work out because he wanted to play a pivot. But okay, that's another story. So Mkhitaryan is a number 10. Sometimes he got deployed on the right and sometimes on the left, but he is a number 10. It's someone who can knit together the midfield and the attack, and he's so slick on the ball, and he works hard and he defends and he covers a lot of ground when he's playing, and he's just a good midfielder. It's a shame it started to not work out for him in a United shirt, and then we had to do that swap that you're aware of. But if I was to give ratings, like from 1 to 10 to the signings that we made, I'm just gonna talk about Paul Pogba now, and then I'll get to the rating itself. Paul Pogba, he came in like it was almost the deadline day, and then he came in for the world record fee for a player in the whole world. It was the most expensive signing of all time in the world of football. And ability-wise, this guy is amazing. And in Juventus, he scored a lot of goals. He made assists, but more than that, he could grab the games through the scruff of the neck, like many people like to say, and then he could drive the game and control the game, control the tempo of the game. And he had advantage. Of course, he played alongside Pirlo, and Pirlo was this magician that we all know and love. And then there was Vidal, who's that engine in the midfield, and he kind of had the freedom to dictate the game and to control the game, the attack, kind of maintain. We know that Pirlo could do this, control the tempo of the game through that number 6 deep lining playmaker in that number 6 position, and Pogba had the freedom to just go and play. He had the freedom to go and create stuff. He had the freedom to go, and he didn't quite have this freedom at United and in the Premier League because he was most times deployed as a number 6 or playing alongside number 6, not quite number 8 as we wanted him to play. But in the Juventus squad, he most likely played as a sort of wide number 10. People don't like to admit this, but he played as a wide number 10, not as a winger like you see when you see Jack Grealish play, sort of that, but not a winger. Jack Grealish plays on, he starts on the wing and then they bring him inside and he plays sort of a inside winger. But Paul Pogba was like a wide midfielder who could exploit that left side. Of course, he roamed around because midfielders do that, but he didn't quite have this at United. But he still produced. He's still producing so much. His numbers, when you look at them, I think last season he had numbers better than his best season at Juventus. And then people was like, this guy is playing so badly. Yes, sometimes we want him to kind of be the 90 million pound midfielder that we think he can be and control the game and dictate the tempo and be disciplined and just be like sort of how Kevin De Bruyne is for Manchester City. But he's not that type of player. He likes to dribble, he likes to play, and of course he has that other part of his life, and which actually has nothing to do with football at all. It's just a person who plays football, but in the field, sometimes he likes a little bit of discipline. But in terms of ability, in terms of producing, he's had ups and downs. And if I were to rate them, the United 2016 transfers, I would say Henrik Mkhitaryan, out of 10, I could give him. I'm talking about how they fit in overall, like they're not just in that tier, but overall in the squad, in the team, Manchester United. I'll give Henrik Mkhitaryan a 6. I would give Zlatan Ibrahimovic 8. I would give Paul Pogba 7.5, and Eric Bailly, let's say 6.5. Eric Bailly has just been unlucky with injuries. He's just been very, very unlucky. So yeah, that's my score that I'm giving to the transfers made in 2016. So again, if you didn't watch the previous videos, you can just click on the link that will be appearing in your screen, and you can see the ratings. On the last episode of this show, I spoke quite extensively. I think more because the transfers were more, and then it was the introduction of this series and what is it really about. But yeah, this has been fun, and yeah, nice to see you. And you can leave your comments below, you can subscribe, and we can meet each other on the next video. Have fun and be safe. God bless you.